Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about I Hate Fairyland issue number 1. That's right. Done and written by, pencils by Scotty Young, written by Scotty Young. And so when I saw this book, I was kind of like, oh, this looks interesting. Like, what is this going to be about? I do like Scotty Young's artwork. He actually illustrated a book that my son had to read, which I thought was really cool. And just seeing his style of art is kind of cool. And being that he's done all these variant covers for Marvel, I kind of wanted to see that little bit of sick and twisted end of his imagination. And that's why I picked up this particular issue. Crazy cover here as you get to see Gertrude, that's her name, with this crazy battle axe full of blood and this mushroom-like, I want to say, kingdom is destroyed by her. So when you open up the artwork, um, you can sit here and you can tell right away, obviously, in his artwork, he loves to do like these fantasy type lands. This land here is called Fairyland, where everything looks all happy and go lucky. You got the big sun, you got this cool castle, you got these fantasy like characters. We got this moon who does the narration in the book. And so it's pretty cool. It's bright, it's colorful. Again, it's that like little sick and twisted cute humor, I guess. I don't know. It's just weird. You got this like blob-like creature here that rhymes and whatnot. And so the artwork was pretty good again, and it can be quite graphic at times too. So it's really weird. Um, but what did I think about this particular story? Honestly, I wasn't a real fan of this one. I actually found myself quite bored. I found that the humor in here was kind of lacklusterish. They throw in, curse words in here where I felt they just did it to do it. And they tried being edgy, but it just didn't work in my opinion. In his book, you wind up seeing the beginning of Gertrude, who actually sits there, and she said she was happy in the beginning, just like a little girl, and she wanted to go off into a distant land. And it's the saying is careful for what you wish for. And so right away the book sucks her in through her carpet, and she winds up appearing into this fairyland. And and right away she winds up saying the fairy godmother or whatnot, Queen Claudia is her name. She sits there and tells Gertrude, she says, go on the quest, find the key, and you'll be able to return home. And she's like, well, how long is this going to take? And she's like, well, it will take about a day. And so what happens in the issue is you wind up seeing narration in here, and 27 years has passed. And what happened is Gertrude hasn't aged in physical appearance, but she's actually aged on the inside. So she has no patience. She doesn't give a shit about anybody, and everything is just blowing up things. So if the moon was annoying her, well, that's what she did. She just blew up the moon, and the moon was destroyed. She got mad at the stars. What did she do? She went crazy and she shot up all the stars. And all the stars are falling from the sky. Queen Claudia finds the stars and she wants Gertrude captured. So she puts out a bounty out on her head. And basically that's what happens in the issue. They wind up going to this place called Ice Cream Land to escape, and they're still trying to find this particular key after 27 years. And the next thing you wind up finding out is you get this crazy ass, over exaggerated barbarian with like 25 swords in the back, and it looks like Gertrude and her little guide are going to have to do some battle against this creature. And you can see here that the moon is still alive, but now he's like a half moon and he's all bandaged up. But that was kind of comical. So, and then obviously it's to be continued. Overall, the story, it's just, again, the humor was forced. They tried to be gross. And for some reason, for me, it just didn't work. I didn't find a real in-depth story here. I thought maybe the story would be a little bit more in-depth with Scotty Young's, artwork in here, and it would just been a graphic book. But they tried to put too much humor with the grossness, and again, it just didn't work for me. So I thought at best this book was a 3-star book. I was definitely disappointed in that. And actually, when you flip this over, you see a star here, and maybe it's 2 3/4 stars. Maybe it's that close away from getting 3 stars. That poor star is just suffering, and that's almost how I felt sometimes when I read this book, with some decent elements in it. So that's my thought process when I came to I Hate Fairyland. If you guys want to go try it, you might like it. You might find the humor here good, but it just wasn't for me. And I might decide to see if I continue this or not. We'll see what type of week it is next time around. So again, fans, I Hate Fairyland, 2 3/4 out of 5 stars. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Until that next comic book review, don't forget to put in those comments below and tell me what you thought of this series. And fans, I'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.